Just the Luka the dice. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Just the Luka the Dice. Today, I have the honor of playing against Eli. I can't remember where you're from, though. Kansas? Was it? That's right. Thank you. It's you came up with your friend Josh, and he was originally from Texas, but I assume he lives in Kansas now as well.
Temporarily. Yep.
Temporarily.
That's right.
He is a military boy. Eli and Josh are up here to play some Age of Sigmar 40k with us all week, and today we play Age of Sigmar, and in particular, we got some new toys in, and today, Eli has been playing Skaven for how long?
17 years.
It's a long time to play Skaven, and we just got in our Plague Monks. So today we have SKAVENCIDE. We do Pestilence versus Skryre. One very elite army versus a very horde-based army.
Way too elite.
Yeah, it's like scary elite. I look at it. I played Skryre a lot, and in my mind I'm like, oh boy, I hope this doesn't go like my last game does, and I would lose horribly fast. It could go the other way though. We'll see. It's Skryre. It's very volatile, very unreliable.
There's lots of shooting, not a lot of wounds.
Right.
Yeah.
If I can get into combat, it's almost guaranteed my game. But if I don't make it there, well, obviously, if I don't make it there, I'm dead. I lost. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. We're going to be doing one of the 12 random scenarios in the new General's Handbook 2019 as well. And I guess without further ado, let's go take a look at our armies for today's game, because we have 6 Nahul's. And we also have 6 Warp Lightning Storm models. We both brought the Warp Lightning Storm.
Can we combine them and make a great big circle?
Like it'd be a giant circle of mortal wounds? I don't believe we can, but I don't know. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. To the game! Enjoy the beautiful Pestilence of Clans. Not Skryre, that's you. Clans Pestilens today. Now, I have always been a huge fan of Nurgle. He is my favorite Chaos God. And then Khorne. And then, I guess if you really wanted to know, it would be Tzeentch, then Slaanesh. I think I dislike Slaanesh the most. Or I like Slaanesh the least. Either or is the same. But, the Great Horned Rat, I'd probably put under Khorne. In this case, equal with Nurgle. I've always been a fan of the Great Horned Rat. I didn't play Skaven all that much in fantasy. I think I let that mostly to Cullen. I played Skaven a lot at home with my friends, not so much on the channel. But I did dabble in Skaven and fantasy quite a bit. They were one of my favorite armies, if not also very volatile and kind of hard to pull off. But hey, when it worked, it worked. In this list, I brought a single battalion over here. That battalion is the Congregation of Filth. I need a Plague Priest on a Plague Furnace, got that right in the middle, and then I needed at least 2 squads of Plague Monks. So I got 2 squads of 40. One, I'm going to play them WYSIWYG, so they're going to have all the proper command. For every 20 models, they can either take an icon or a banner, so I took both. And they can either take a gong or a bell, so I took both, and I got the champion. He's the bringer of the word. They should have said the bearer of the word. Is he the bearer of the word? I don't know. He's either or. If he's the bearer of the word, I like that even more. Word bearers, all that good stuff. So I got the swords on the left, and I got the faux staves on the right. The faux staves, I think I agree, are better overall, just because they already get to reroll hit rolls through a power. Though I guess I could just put the reroll hit rolls on them, and then they get to reroll hit rolls as well. So maybe there's something to be said for bringing both. But I also like the increased range on the stabs. Now Eli here has said that the theme of my army is 6s, and I couldn't agree more. They get bonus, I think it's like every time I roll a 6 to wound, it's 2 damage. If I roll, what is the 6 to hit? Is it 6
to hit, rend of 1.
Rend of 1. If I roll a 6 up to ignore damage, that is what the Congregation of Filth does if any of these 2 squads. I think it includes itself, but maybe it's just them. I'll double check later. If they're wholly within 18 inches, they ignore wounds and mortal wounds on a 6. In addition to that, because I have the icon, I believe it's the icon. It's the icon or the banner. Whenever one of them dies, I roll a d6, and the attacking unit suffers more wounds after it's finished all of its attacks. So it's just nothing but 6s. 6s across the board. In addition to that, I have prayers, and I roll an unmodified 6 on a prayer. I get to unleash one of the Great Plagues as well. So yeah, every time I roll a 6, I will be excited. Or better yet, I'll have to pause the video to go look up what that 6 roll does. We have, my leader is a Verminlord Corruptor. He is going to have the command trait Master of Rotten Ruin. He gets to re-roll any prayer attempt. Now you're probably thinking, well, Luka, he doesn't get to re-roll prayers. You're silly. Well, I gave him the artifact, the Liber Bubonicus, which in fact does let him use a prayer. Thank you very much. I probably should have said that part first. But he gets to use the prayer that this little dude gets to use. which he actually has 2, so they're both going to share the same prayers. One is disease, disease. The other is pestilence, pestilence. Disease, disease. I choose an enemy unit within 13 inches. I roll a d6 for every model in that unit. For each 6, they suffer a mortal wound. That would be better if Eli here was bringing clan rats. Unfortunately, he is pure Skryre, which means it's a very elite force. The other one is filth, filth. I pick a point. Within 13 inches, every enemy unit within 3 inches of said point takes D3 mortal wounds on a 4 up. That one is a little more useful, so I'll probably be using that one. Now, I'm mostly taking that relic because I want another source that could potentially roll for some great plagues. Because again, I think there's 5. Every time I roll an unmodified 6, I get to unleash one of these great plagues. So the more sources that can do it, the more likely it'll happen. Now, I know I probably could have taken... I think the Realm of Light relic is maybe best on him. There's probably another one out there I'm thinking of too. I don't like taking the Realm relics all that much. That would increase his... Plague... What are their weapons called?
Reapers?
Plague Reapers? His little fancy scythes there. They can increase the damage. They're 10 attacks, but no rend and only 1 damage. Now, making them damage 2 could be huge. Or making them hit and wound on 2s could be pretty big as well. But I'm just going to take the built-in Pestilence relics for now. And then over here, supporting as another hero, I have a, well, generic Plague Priest. He doesn't have anything special. He's just another source that could unleash great plagues. For the Plague Priest on Furnace, because I brought the 1 battalion, the Congregation of Filth, he gets to take a relic. I chose to go with the Foul Pendant. It just allows him to unbind spells as if he was a wizard. Just because I am facing Skryre, which has a lot of access to very powerful magic, I chose to take that. I'm trying to think of taking the boil, or the one that spreads to my other heroes, increase their movement, reroll, and hit rolls, but I chose against it. I just went with this one instead. A little bit easier for me on my first time with Pestilence in a while. Now, funny note, that relic I was just talking about is called Blistivis, the Living Cyst. They even have a little token for it too as you pass that relic around, and it can even be given to other heroes with relics already. But again, not bringing it in this case. I think I definitely will next time just for the fun factor of it. Sounds amazing. I love rhyming. He also knows 2 prayers, Rabid, Rabid, Filth, Filth. This one is more supportive or utility-based prayers as opposed to the Plague Priest, which are more offensive. Rabid, Rabid is choose a unit within range, and they get 1 extra attack, which is amazing on the Plague Monks because they already get +1 attack when they charge. So right there is +2 attacks in addition to the attacks they already have. And the other one is Filth, Filth. I pick one of the units, wholly within 13 inches, and they get to reroll wound rolls as well. So having 2 of these would be kind of good near each other, but I can only really afford 1 right now. But we do have 2. Maybe I'll bring 2 next time. The less exciting things on my list. The Plague Claw Catapults would be pretty useful if I was fighting clan rats. In this case, they're just going to be doing d6 damage instead of 2d6 damage. And they're 3s and 3s. Still in the end, not too bad. And I have Plague Censer Bearers, which also act as battle line because I'm all Pestilence. I needed 1 for a 3rd battle line, and the other one I had the points, and I didn't want to bring in. I was thinking about bringing another priest, but I already have 2 that have the same prayers, so, and I figured maybe another unit of objective holders would be useful. I do like to have the little side flanking forces that are good at grabbing objectives. And lastly, we get our Skaven Gnawholes, and we get our Warp Lightning Storm Endless Spell, because this fine chap over here is a level 2 wizard. He can throw out his own spell, and well, Mystic Shield, Arcane Bolt, or this Endless Spell. Now, this is being recorded after the latest update for Age of Sigmar with the General's Handbook 2019 FAQs and all of the Army Book FAQs. These guys got eroded down to 26-inch range of casting, so wholly within 26 inches to set up one, and then 7 inches for the other. It's to 13 inches now. That is, it's a nerf, but I think I'm on the same page as Eli over here, and it's appropriate because I've played a couple games with these endless spells, and they have been just so oppressive, and they single-handedly have won me games, especially if you can get it off turn 1. You go first, your Arch Warlock's out front, you just hammer your opponent's army turn 1 with a Warp Lightning Storm. Not great. So now your opponent at least gets to move once. And that's pretty much it for my Pestilence force. Sorry that took a while, guys. That's mostly for me as well, just so I can remember stuff. Here we have Clans Skryre for today's SKAVENCIDE game from Eli. What do you got?
All right, our battle line is going to be made up of 2 units of Storm Fiends, so they both have a Rattling Cannon, and then Shock Attack Gauntlets on our melee guys. And then we're running the Warp Fire Throwers on each of our more long-range options.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice in this game.
Yeah, it'll be great in this one. Our other battle line is 5 tiny, that's almost my biggest unit, 5 Acolytes.
Whee!
I don't know that they'll throw their little orbs at anything, but they're here.
I feel like I really appreciate the unnecessary apocalypse movement trait for the 1 5-man unit you have, because that's just so unwieldy.
It's just too much work. They're all metal.
Yeah, that's fair. They are heavy. You know what? That's a lot right there. Okay.
We brought a lot of weapon teams today.
As you should.
So we brought 3 rattling guns, because you can
Scary.
pick up to 3 of them when you eat that warpstone token and give that bonus wound. We took 2 flamethrowers because they're just cool. And also against you today, they have a good chance of being within 8 inches of something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about them because I got that weird fine line where my prayers are 13-inch range, but you're 8-inch range, so I got that 5-inch of maybe safety, which is probably not gonna help at all.
Yeah, we'll find out. But my long range is going to be made up with a unit of 6 Jezzails.
Oh, you better believe it will be.
We tried that the other day, and they didn't do a whole lot, but they were real scary, and that's pretty good enough. And then our other big artillery pieces, we've got 2 warp lightning cannons.
I always appreciate warp lightning cannons. Now, were you running the big battalion?
I didn't end up taking it. I was going to take it because it's really cool to give them that +1 on like their target die.
Like -1 to whatever you roll on the die roll.
Right. Yeah. So that just
Spark Voltic, I believe it's called.
and it just gives a lot more consistent damage. But I figured I could probably end up getting an endless spell instead. So I too went with the Warp Lightning Vortex.
Nice. And then you also have the 3 Nahos in the back as well.
And then I've got the 3 little characters up front hiding out. They're not going to be anywhere near combat like yours are.
I assume that the Arch Warlock here, thank you Kellen for letting us borrow this, will be the commander or the general.
He is, and I bet you can guess he has Overseer of Destruction.
I am not surprised.
So
it is
the Rattling Guns
so
can
good.
reroll to hit.
Does he have the relic?
He does not have a relic.
Do one of these two have the relic?
So our relic holder is going to be just this lowly engineer in the middle, and we took the brass orb.
Oh, nice!
Just for fun.
I do always like the brass orb because, again, much like more other Skryre stuff, when it works, it works. I would hate to lose my Plague Furnace or my Corruptor to a brass orb, but if it happens, it happens. I got a friend at home who brings that every game. It has yet to work for him.
Well,
but one day it will.
I'm hoping in this game I wanted a thing where 6s are important also.
No. And then this guy here is going to be a bombardier because he's got the bomb. He's got the Doom Rocket.
That's right.
That's the ye old conversion from fantasy, I assume.
Yes, it is.
For ye old Doom Rockets back in the day.
And that's it. All 12 wounds.
Yeah, no kidding.
It actually ends up, it's not that many, it's exactly 100 wounds.
Okay, well, you're not that far off of me, but the model count-wise is ludicrous.
Oh, yeah.
We got 6, 12, 15, 16, 17, 22, 25, 27
It's not a
models.
lot.
No, I got more than that in one squad of Plague Monks.
Yeah.
But, to be fair, I don't even think my Plague Monks have an armor save.
Do they have a 6?
Oh my goodness, they have light armor, eh?
Haven't you heard? 6s are important.
6s are important. Alright, let's go take a look at the table. This is the table for today's game, everybody! This is one of my favorite sets of terrain we have here at the studio. This is the Tabletop World, well, fantasy building terrain. This is all painted by Adamite Greenleaf terrain. It kind of matches this mat, which is a Table War mat, and it gives you that dreary, poor human town that was probably abandoned recently, but, you know, it's in disrepair, classic medieval type feel to it. And of course we have a lot of Garden of Moor set stuff here too, which is the old mausoleum terrain, just to make it look like there's graveyards on the outskirts. No humans left here anymore. I was trying to think about making, well, I didn't think too hard on it, but I was thinking about doing an underworld fight. Oh, what is it called? Not underworld. What is it?
Under Empire.
The Under Empire, yes. Between the Skaven, the Pestilence, and the Skryre, but I'm thinking, how would I do that? I want to use our Gnawholes. And then I didn't have too much like green Skaven techie things for Skryre, and then I don't even know what Pestilence building looks like. This is probably a bunch of filth pits.
Straw, garbage,
yeah,
boils, I don't know.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I went with this kind of table just because I really like the terrain, and I know you guys out there like it as well. I want to note that, yes, I do realize that Games Workshop, with the new General's Handbook 2019 FAQ and Designer's Commentary, rewrote the rules. They eroded the rules for player terrain. Now they can actually go within the edge of the battlefield. Thank you. They just can't go within 1 inch of, I believe it's objective markers, and 3 inches of other terrain features. I think we could probably make that work on this table. The problem is here at MiniWarGaming, we want to load up the table with terrain. Now, what I think we could do is if we don't count the fences as a terrain feature for putting down our Gnawholes, then we'll probably be good. We're going to try that. as a rule, but don't count on that staying. We might just still house rule that we don't use the pitch battle terrain rules. We just put up whatever cool table we want and we'll throw down a game, and we'll just use our built-in terrain rules, because I don't find the terrain to be broken in any way, shape, or form. I don't see why it needs the additional restriction put on it. It seems unnecessary. Maybe they just don't want certain parts of the table being bogged down. I could see that as a reason as well, but that's usually avoided. Anyways, we're going to randomize one of the new scenarios, or one of the new battle plans out of the General's Handbook. I don't have a D12 on me. I have to go hunt one down, but it's just as easy to do a D6. So I'm going to roll a D6 on a 4-up. We're doing 7 to 12, otherwise 1 to 6. We are doing 1 to 6, and that's going to be number 5. That is the new and improved Star Strike. This one is pretty easy to set up because we're done already. We have 2 territories. The line is right down the center, so it's an old Dawn of War if you're familiar with that. We are deploying more than 12 inches away from each other, so we're 24 inches apart in the middle. There will be a territory here, a territory over there. We'll put out our knot holes when relevant, but the way Star Strike works is every 6 inches there's a number. So I might not explain this one that well, but you'll see as we play the game. So every 6 inches we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ish. There's actual proper measurements when we actually play the game. And then at the start of the second battle round, before determining who goes first, you roll 2d6. And whatever number you roll is where the comet lands in the middle line. So say I roll a 4 on 2d6, then it's 2, 3, 4. So the comet would land about here. Now the average on 2d6 to roll is usually 5 to 9. Obviously 7 being the most average. So chances are the objective is going to always land near the center, but it can skew. Whereas in the old one, it was very random. It'd be like 1, 2, it lands over here. 3, 4, it lands in the middle. 5, 6, it lands over here. Now it has a weird range of motion, or range of where it could land. It could land kind of anywhere. It's harder to predict, because before I'd be like, I'm just going to put my unit, I have a bunch of units, I'm going to put some here, and some here. No matter what, wherever the objective lands, I'll have something. Now it's harder to predict, because it can land anywhere on the line. And then 2 more comets are going to drop at the start of the third battle round before determining who goes first. And then 1, you roll 2d6, will land in the territory over there, and then 2d6 will land in the territory over here. Same rules, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., across the line. And that is it. Whoever has the most victory points at the end of the game wins, and you score victory points for each objective you control equal to the current battle round. So say you control 2 objectives on battle round 4, you got 8 points right there for yourself. And then again, the objectives don't actually show up until turn 2. So it's kind of just kill each other in the first battle round or get into the proper position. One thing I want to note before we determine territories and deploy is I also bought a command point. I forgot to mention that. So I'll start the game with 3 on my first turn. And over for yourself, you have to roll your War Spark tokens.
D3 plus 3.
All right.
Just 4.
Yeah, 4 is still pretty good. I like to run the. You ever run the Resonator?
No, I don't.
Oh, nice.
I don't find that I use more than like 1. I never use all 4 anyway.
You know what? I found that too. I played a few games with the Resonator thinking like, oh, I need to conserve my War Spark tokens. Then I end turn 5 with 3.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I did use the Resonator almost every turn. So maybe I don't need it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll try the next game.
All Skryre list, probably more useful. Because I've got a feeling I'm going to want to re-roll spell casting in this game. So I'll probably be using it, 2 per turn. And I'll be dead before 3, so I don't have to worry about it.
You'll be dead before turn 3?
Or you'll be dead because I used all the tokens.
SKAVENCIDE. And we have finished deploying. So over here I got Sensor Bears, Verminlord Corruptor, Plague Monks, Catapult, Plague Monk, Plague Priest on a Plague Furnace, Plague Monks with the Staves, we got Plague Claw Catapult, and we got Plague Sensor Bearers. And across from me we got Storm Fiends, Warp Lightning Cannon, we got a Warp Fire Thrower, and I think the Acolyte's right beside them.
Hiding out in the back.
Right in the back there.
3 Rattling Guns, the boss right there, the Arch Warlock, the 6 Jezzails, Storm Fiends, Bombardier, Cannon, and then 1 more Flamethrower.
So we have finished deploying, like I said. I finished deploying first because I had the 1 battalion that allowed me to do so. And I get to determine who goes first. Now, I'm going to be immediately in range of shooting from the, what are they called? Warp Lightning Cannons, the Jezzails, if I let you go first. But if I move forward, and I get in range of maybe rattling guns and stuff, then I might have to suffer 2 shooting phases if you get a double turn. But if I do go first, I have the plague claw throwers. And if I get lucky with them, I could hammer the Jezzails with the plague claw throwers and really hurt their numbers. Because are they 2 wounds each?
They're 2 wounds each. We should have never helped you invent those.
That could be huge for me, and I could really benefit, and I can start throwing out some random prayers. Mostly with just him and him to buff. No, he's got the buff ones, so I can't actually do there. I guess I could do his and pick a point, and there'd be no effect, just to roll for the prayer, just to try and get the Great Plague.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go first and try and get lucky with some Plague Claw catapults, and hopefully you never, ever get the double turn.
There's a knothole open that you can pop to also.
That's true. I could. Oh, I could jump from. I think I might be too bulky to actually jump through this one.
Oh, you know what? Those guys could make it.
I got no hero.
Oh, no.
No hero. I got nothing. It's just moving forward. I think the plan is just move forward. I'm going to go first because I want to see what these guys can do. Strategically, I don't know where the objectives are going to land, so there's no point in thinking about that. And I'm just going to try and kill some Jezzails, and hopefully that'll work out for me. I'm going to get a command point, putting me at 3, and then in my hero phase, I'm going to start throwing out random prayers just to try and push for some Great Plagues. I'm mostly trying to push for the Never Plague, which allows me to re-roll my prayers for the rest of the game. That's one of the 5 Great Plagues. This fine chap over here, this Plague Priest, is going to start screaming out, Pestilence, Pestilence! And that's one where I get to pick a point on the battlefield within 13 enemy units, take mortal wounds on 4-up. I got it! I was gonna go right there. Poof! Nothing! The Corruptor's gonna do the exact same. No.
Oh.
Well, yes, but we're gonna pick that point there. Poof! Nothing. And then the Plague Furnace is gonna pray for Rabid. Huh. Oh! Oh! We got it! 6s! Unleash the Great Plagues! You know what? Yeah, you pointed out a good thing. I might do Filth. Just because it will have an immediate effect, I can choose a Plague Furnace, and they get to reroll wound rolls. So I will choose a Plague Furnace. So they get to reroll wound rolls instead of just them getting an extra attack for no... It is mostly me fishing for pairs, but that one actually could be useful. So he will be rerolling wound rolls with Filth. And we got the Great Plague, which will be the Never Plague. So all of my Clans Pestilens priests can reroll their prayer rolls for the rest of the game with the Never Plague. Thank you to this furnace. Now, funny enough, it does say only priests can reroll, so he wouldn't be able to reroll, but he's got the Relic, which allows him to reroll. So we got reroll prayers, and reroll prayers, which will bring us to the rest of the hero phase because he's got to cast spells. He is going to go ahead and cast Mystic Shield. Huzzah! We got it with a 7.
We'll try to stop.
You might as
what
well.
else am I going to do?
That guy's definitely in range. That guy's in range too. Oh, actually, that was the guy I meant. That's 5.
You got it.
Yeah, he'll be rolling saving throws 1. His other powers are offensive and not in range, so we are done with the hero phase and we will go on to movement. Everything is going to pretty much run except for the Plague Claw catapults, so they're going to start like this. And now it looks like this. Now, how do they get up so quick, you're probably asking? Well, it cost me 2 command points. So they rolled a 2. They get bonus to their run because they have the little chimes. But I spent a command point to get them up the field further, and the same was said for these guys. They had to run over the fence, which hindered their movement, so they actually only moved 11 inches. The other reason I really wanted to spend the command point to run, because it's a 13-inch run if they move that, because they move 6 plus 6 plus 1, so you can't deny the blessed number. So forward they go 13 inches. Unfortunately, that brings me into threatening range of literally everything. So I'm gonna hope that this shooting phase goes somewhat okay. Because if it doesn't, I think I have to kill at least 2 rattling guns to make it worth it, or this one's not in range to shoot the Jezzails after they've all moved. They didn't run, they just moved. So this one's got to hammer the Jezzails real bad and make them real bad, and then this one's got to kill like a rattling gun, or maybe I'll try and kill that guy off because I am in a pretty threatening range with him.
He's so innocent, though.
He can get like. Wait, do I have to remove the casualties from the ones that are in range?
No, it's not from the front.
Okay, because like, oh no, all my commands out front. The Vermilord ran, sort of the Plague Sensor Bears. Everything's just ideally just moving up the field, and now we're coming to the shooting phase. We're gonna open up with this Plague Claw catapult.
He rerolls, yeah.
He rerolls wounds. He's gonna fire at the Jezzails to try and hammer them down. I can kill 3 if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna take his first shot. Hits on a 3, no rerolling. That's a 5. Okay.
Oh.
And rerolling the wound. We don't need it.
Oh, you got it.
I think they have a 4-up armor save right now against shooting though.
It's 5, and then they get +2 from the shield.
Right. So minus
4,
2.
3.
They have a 6-up save base +2, -2 rend because they didn't make a move this turn. So
here we go.
Oh, it's a 5. Blessed Taco Cat die, I call upon you now.
Oh!
6s!
Oh.
6s, I killed 3. No.
Oh.
Pile of poo. Here we go, man. I killed 3 Giselles off, which is nice for me for now. And they're going to be -1 to their bravery. Because it's scary. I also offered you to use my dice, and you said if you can, you like to use your Skaven dice.
I did.
Okay, so I get a lot of flack for people saying you should let your opponent use your dice because they're wonky.
The offer was there.
Okay. All right, so now this one is going to fire at Rattling Gun.
Farthest that way?
Yeah, closest this way.
Sure.
I do not need line of sight with these Plague Claw catapults. This one's hitting on 3, wounding on 3, so the first one. We have a hit!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't kill a Rattling Gun. Okay, so he fails, but I'm more than happy with the performance on the first one.
He did great.
And that is the end of my turn, but we come to battle. Oh, you don't have any command points.
Yeah, I don't.
That sucks. What's their bravery normally?
4, so minus is 3.
So you're losing
I lose
D6.
against D6.
Ooh, D6 are just going to drop their pavis, their gun, and run.
They're all dead.
Oh, they all run! I just killed them! What an all-star! Whoa! Wow. That was like a 1 in 1,000 shot.
That's the best shot ever. That was great.
A super good shot. All right, let's go on as Skryre, turn 1. I just want to sadly note that only Pestilence priests can unleash the Great Plagues when they roll an unmodified 6. So the relic and command trait I gave to my Verminlord Corruptor will not be able to unleash the Great Plagues. Womp womp womp. Alrighty, hero phase, where do we begin?
The Arch Warlock, we're going to try to do the Warp Lightning Vortex.
No! That's my spell. You get a +1?
8, 9. Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
Okay, well, I will attempt to stop it with my Corruptor. First unbind attempt from him. I need to roll. Did you get a 9?
I got 9, so you need 10.
Oh!
I got it!
Hold on, one more of those. So now we set up the vortex. The first one has to be wholly within 13, then the other 2 can arc out 7 inches from there. So where is that gonna? It's gonna end up somewhere nasty, like over here, eh? Yikes. Boom! Right there. This is the first one, and then these 2 arc out from it. And now we immediately start taking some more wounds. Now you have to roll for every unit within 6 inches of these models. And on a 4-up, I suffer D3 mortal wounds. On an unmodified 6, it's D6. But you get +1 to the roll for each other node I am near. Which one would you like to start with?
Let's start with these guys. So they're definitely within range of 2 of them.
Yes. So it'd be on a 3-up, they take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And that is a 5. So
Yeah.
D3 mortal wounds on them. That is going to be
2
more wounds. So I do have a 6-up to ignore damage because of my battalion. And that does not help.
Nope.
So we're going to take you and you.
Big one.
So we got 2 more units. The Plague Furnace.
Alright, so he's on a 4 because he's only in range of 1, right?
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no Skryre. No!
Oh, hey, that's
That's
for
the
D6.
good one. That's the good one.
6s are important.
Oh, 6s are important, everyone. That's D6 mortal wounds. Oh! Protection of the Horned Rat, please. 5s and 6s, I ignore damage. Oh, I ignore 2. I'll take the average. I still take 4 damage. Oh, that is a bad, bad start, everyone. 9 wounds remain. Now we got this guy.
Alright.
He could die.
4-up?
Oh! No! He's gonna die. He is gonna die. D6 mortal wounds.
1.
Oh,
1.
okay, well.
That's okay.
It's something. I don't think he can ignore damage. Oh, that is not good. So that is the end of that spell, but he's an Arch Warlock. He can cast another spell if he's got any in range. He got Mystic Shield and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got Arcane Bolt, Mystic Shield. He's in range for an Arcane Bolt, but I can't quite see through this. Well, I guess I could see underneath the well.
Well, yeah, you're fine if
Sure.
I'm within range. Like, what spell did he take from the lore of Skryre?
He took the more warp power, but all the Giselles are dead, so
Okay.
I don't really have much use for that right now.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So we're gonna throw an Arcane Bolt then.
Yeah, why not?
+1 to cast. And oh, we got the big one.
11.
Okay,
That's
well,
11.
He can unbind 2, so he's gonna attempt to. Oh, he's off by 1.
Oh.
He's,
All right.
Yeah.
So this is D3 because I got 10 or higher,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So here we go.
That's 2.
2. That's great.
6 is to ignore for the battalion. 2 more go down. So I'm just going to take this tray out and leave that guy there. Boop. Alright, now that brings us to the movement phase as we are done with casting spells. Warp Lightning is not in range yet.
We're going to see... Oh, I just need to...
Just shimmy him up a wee bit?
I need to shimmy a little.
Oh, no, don't do this to me.
How far can we get here? I don't think I can really get any of these guys in my flamethrower range, because it would be 14, so I'd be short. Okay. So we're going to maybe just scoot a little bit forward in case I get that double turn. Then I can get in range, but I don't want to be that close to you.
That's fair. Reasonable.
And then it's similar here, but I can be within 18 on this gun, so let's do that. So let's move.
Their final position. All right. Now, do you have any ambitious plans going on over here?
Really? I'm thinking I might teleport these acolytes out of here to the backfield somewhere.
Make them gone? Yeah, make them a distraction.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, because I got not a whole lot going on, right?
Yeah, because I could kind of park right there by my own gnaw hole. And
that is yours. Yep, that's true.
See how sneaky we can get later.
Oh.
I might come back around to get revenge on this catapult.
Hey, they do have Ren 2.
Yeah.
They are good at taking him out. And then I'm sad too because we got the crossfire from the Warp Lightning cannons coming at my furnace too.
Yeah. We'll do that. I've got a guy in range of 6, so we'll go ahead. They're wholly within 6 without a problem.
So they're gonna just bounce in there. Whoop. Oh, they're popping up over here. Now they're gonna be a threat for later. Well, they can still make a 9-inch charge if they wanted to. Storm Fiends move up, avoiding the 6 inches of the spell over there, and then the Warlock Engineer or the Bombardier over there moved up as well. Now, what are the rattling guns gonna do?
This has become an issue already, right?
Yeah, because can you get in range to shoot and avoid that?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because 6 inches would be here, and that's not 12, right?
So what do you do?
We'll think it over for us.
Okay, we've committed. A little nerve-wracking. That could go very wrong. We're all within 6 of the 1 Warp Lightning Storm, but they're all in range to shoot now.
We're gonna run him.
Ooh,
because
Engineer.
he's done his job.
Oh, that's roll.
So now it's time to. We got a 3 on that roll, so we're going 9. That'll be enough to get back behind those guys.
Yep, he hops over the fence.
And stay 6 inches away. He doesn't need to be part of that.
Yeah, no, that's unnecessary. And now we enter the end of the movement phase. Do you want to do yours? Oh, he didn't eat a spark.
I need to make sure that I don't take damage from eating that warpstone token.
He did not
I forgot that.
He didn't eat one though.
Oh, I didn't eat one.
You're good.
Right. I got a good roll on the first one. Yeah. I was thinking it over. Yeah. So end of movement. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll start with
first.
yours.
All right. So they get a 3 up for mortal wounds.
I got
it. They're taking D3 mortal wounds.
1.
They ignore on a 6. No. So another one bites the dust. We'll take this one over here.
We'll do the priest all the way in the back on foot.
He gets a 4 up. Yep. D3 mortal wounds. He can't die yet. He takes 1. He's down to 3, and then we got again on a 4 up on the big guy.
The big guy. It's a success.
1.
It's 1. Real low.
5 up to ignore. I ignored that one. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Okay. Rattling gun.
Rattling gun number 1. 4 up.
It's fine.
No.
It's a 2.
No.
Rattling gun number 2.
Hey.
Oh, don't die. Don't do it.
Oh no.
Oh. Rattling gun number 3.
Don't die. No, don't die. Don't die.
Don't do this.
No. I'm so sorry. I only wanted 1 to die. I hate this game. Is so volatile.
Oh boy.
This game is awful. The average there was 1 wound per bit. It was one. The average was 3 wounds, kind of separated between them a little bit because it's a 4 up to hurt him, and then I'm not really accounting for the 6, and it's just like it's half of the mortal wounds because it's only 4 up to hurt them, and it's just like. He just took 6 damage from that.
I'm glad I could help you kill my models.
Oh my gosh. And then you still have to get through your shooting phase.
At least I don't have to take battle shock. Because
they are individuals, that's right. 100%. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
So, Overseer Destruction's at the start of the shooting phase.
Yeah, so we'll pick my one weapon team. So we'll reroll to hit there. And I will eat a Warpstone token to go ahead and give... Well, it's up to 3 units. Get +1 damage within 13.
Yeah, for shooting attacks.
So I'll go ahead and I'll make these guys this, and you know what? We'll pick
the Bombardier.
We'll pick the Bombardier too.
Sure.
Why not?
So
them, all 3 of these.
Them and them. Yeah.
We're gonna
+1 damage on their shooting attacks, +1 damage on his shooting attacks, and the Bombardier's D6 +1 or 2d6 +1. Assuming you supercharge it. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be supercharged. Why would you... If you've got a red button, you have to push it.
Here we go, supercharge number 1.
All right, so we're obviously going to shoot over at the Plague Furnace.
And we do have the Engineer within 3.
Yep, there he is. So here we go.
Target
number? 5? Alright, so I need to get a pile of dice out here.
So it's going to be about 4 mortal wounds on average. I'm going to keep throwing average numbers out there, and hopefully that works out for me. Target is 5. Every 5 up is a mortal wound. 1's are bad. Hey! I don't think you got a single one. It was like an outstanding roll. That's a 4, but we got 6 mortal wounds.
Yeah, that seems great.
That kind of makes up a little bit for the rattling guns. No, rattling guns went down to 6. Like, okay, so we're going on about how amazing it is that the rattling guns died. They're only 60-point models, but the amount of damage that they inflict for a 60-point model, I don't know what Games Workshop was thinking by reducing them by 20 points. Where was their mind? They're nuts.
They're courteous because they increased the cost of Grey Seers. So they were like, well, all your great wizards are now 20 points more. And it's like, well, I was going to only run 1 of those anyways. I was probably going to run, well, now 5 of those.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have 5 of them. Now, 5 of them is only 300 points as opposed to the 480 it was before.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, here's my ignore damage, Great Horn Rat protection. Hey, I take 3 damage.
All right.
Not looking good, though, because I'm now down to 6 wounds.
Look at him.
And we're just going to move on to the second one.
All right, here's the second one. Same place.
Supercharging as well. More lightning
4.
power. Okay, 6 mortal wounds on average. All right, every 4 up is a mortal wound now. 1's are bad. We got 2 1s. So he's not dead yet. He's taken 7 mortal wounds, 5 ups to ignore. I will make 2. He's got 1 wound remaining.
No!
And then you yourself roll 2 1s, so you take 2d3 mortal wounds. Now you can't die from that because you have 8 wounds. The kickback says, average 4. So you got 4 health left. Down to 4. Boop. Rattling guns within 12 of this bad boy. He's got 1 wound left.
We've got to finish him off. And of course, we're going to overcharge.
More. Hot burning warp lead gives you
12 shots.
12 shots, not bad, and you're not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
4's to hit. And Overseer Destruction lets you reroll failed hit rolls.
This seems good so far.
So far, 4 rerolls.
Oh,
perfect roll. 4 with a rend of 1, forced to wound. No rerolling on this one, though.
No rerolling here, but that seems fun.
5 up armor save. I need to make all of these. That'd be great. Oh, I'm not really even going to try. So it's all this times 2. I only have 1 wound, so I'm just going to roll that. And he tries.
Well, he tried real hard.
He tries a little bit, but he dies. No great explosion or any detrimental effects on death. He just goes down. I think next game I'll try 2 of these. Alrighty, big squad.
So the only one that's in range is going to be the rattling cannon. So we'll go there.
What about this flamer?
It's only 8 inches though.
Oh, got you.
I don't think that we reached anything.
We got a rattling.
So we're out there. And it is 3d6 shots, but there's no rerolls here.
And they're 2 damage each because of the warp.
Right.
Oh, nice! 14 shots.
That feels great.
4s to hit. No rerolling. Not that you really need it. That was exactly average.
Oh, there you go.
So you actually did need it. My bad. 3's to wound. Pew! Hey, 1 fail. I'm like, okay, that's pretty bad. That's 12 damage that goes through because the rend goes through my armor save. I'm like, it's okay. I'm wholly within 18 of my plague furnace to ignore. Oh no, I'm not. 12 just die. So we're gonna take 5. I like how convenient this is.
Yeah, isn't that great?
10, 12. Still, the battle shock's gonna be a pain. Doom rocket. Who's the target?
More plague monks. We're gonna overcharge it.
More Doom rocket. Don't roll 1. Oh no!
This is going exactly how we planned.
So he dies.
He's gone.
So he tries to shoot the rocket. It malfunctions. It blows up, and he dies. But no one around him takes damage, which is nice. But still losing the character sucks. Okay.
All right. This rattling cannon into those plague monks. Number of shots is not big. 6.
6, and he does not have the double damage.
Yeah.
Was the flamer in range to shoot?
No, it's only 8 inches also.
Okay.
We're gonna hit on 4s. There's no rerolls or anything. Hey.
2 misses. 3's to kill. Cause I got no save.
Just 2.
All right, so 2 rats get gunned down. We'll say you die and you die. In fact, let's take that off. That's it for shooting.
I'm gonna go into the charge phase, and I'm gonna declare a charge with those acolytes.
Well, I guess they only have like an 8-inch range on their shooting attacks, or so
Yeah.
6-inch range,
Yeah.
right? So they're looking for a 9. No bonuses.
Oh, it's so close.
Off by 1. They roll an 8. So it's on the battle shock phase. I lost 7 of these plague monks. Base bravery 5, because they're cooler than clan rats.
Yeah, they are cooler.
And they get plus 2 bravery for every 10 in the unit instead of the normal 1 as their rule. Overwhelming masses, no, that's the bonus attack, plus to hit wound. Anyways, they are currently bravery 11, losing 7. I'm gonna roll a 9.
No problem.
No one runs. Lost 12. Bravery is going to be up to 9, so I'm losing d6 plus 3. At the least, I'm losing 4. I don't feel like losing 4, so we're going to go Inspire Presence, because I had that one extra command point, but I had 3 at the start. I used 2 for running. They're sticking around, no running. So overall, I think I survived that pretty well, but unfortunately, there could be a double turn.
We can hope. We can hope.
Another, because that would be devastating for me. If you get this double turn, the double turn Skaven shooting, hard to deal with. Now, granted, this one can't supercharge anymore because he lost his engineer, but this one still can.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, he's full health. What are you talking about?
He doesn't have
pull the trigger
power.
until I go to the grave.
No capabilities.
Yeah.
I do find it weird that they have to have an engineer to supercharge, but I guess there's a reason behind. Maybe it's a little more technical, and they have to have support from a hero. I don't think it's overpowered that they supercharge. They could just supercharge their own engineer. It's damn it, like
right, because it's that D6.
yeah. They kill them on average. They kill themselves after 2 turns of doing it.
Yeah,
and they're at 180 points or 160.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
think it's 180. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty pricey to die in 2 turns on their own terms. But before we do the roll off, we have to see where the objective shows.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be one crashing right down in the middle of the table somewhere. Well, on the middle line of the table, but more or less right in the middle here. That's what the average should say. Would you like to roll it, or do you want me to roll it?
Go for it.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
Which number are we starting at? You want to start 2 here?
Yeah. So it's gonna be 2
across?
to 12, and we got a 9. So like I said, so it's gonna be somewhere around this area. Crash! Little crystalline shard lands right there from the skies, and that's our objective now. So that's gonna be worth victory points equal to the current turn and number, or battle round, I should say. When of course that comes up. Now it's time for the roll off. I'm terrified.
I'm terrified.
You're terrified as well.
If you get to go, you're gonna reach me. If I get to go, hopefully you won't be there.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go roll this. I win ties. I'm calling upon you, Taco Cat die. I got a 4. Oh!
No! I really needed it.
I know, but I also really didn't need you to get that. Because I'm gonna go, and I'm not 100% confident yet, because they have, 19 wounds per unit, I believe, with a 4-up save, so they're kind of hard to get through.
I'll be fine.
It'll be fine?
You have tons of attacks.
Whew.
I've been in your table before.
Have you?
I've been exactly where you're at.
I've not seen how they are in combat. They're very witch elf-y, like.
They're all right.
They're okay in combat. Fine. We'll see. Hey, all right, everyone. Let's see what they can do in combat. It's going to be Pestilence turn 2. So the start of my turn, I get a command point, and I don't have to do anything at the start of my hero phase other than decide if I want to dispel this endless spell with my Vermin Lord. Now I have the spell myself, which I should have taken into consideration about going first or not. I guess I should have just cast it right away just so you couldn't cast it.
But then it'd be in your way.
That's true. I was thinking, like, I guess I could have just cast it over there off into the corner. I'm like, it's no fun. So I thought about it for a second. I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just dispel it. It'll be no problem. Then I realized, oh, wait, it casts on an 8. I actually need a 9 to dispel it. That's rough. Because I could dispel it and then just cast it myself.
If you leave it, this rattling gun's probably dead if we've learned anything.
It's true. That's the one consolation prize. That rattling gun could probably just die to that endless spell. But at the same time, this guy's probably going to die as well.
Oh, he'll be fine.
He must be brave. Yeah, he's going to get tagged by it in the movement phase. Unless I just... What do I do with him?
You can just move him back 2 inches.
I could, but that's no fun. I guess they don't need hero support. They don't get any bonuses for being near hero other than the prayer working on them. But he's already here for the prayer right now.
But
never mind. He's the guy who does mortal wounds prayer. Maybe he'll just do a run. Maybe he'll just go for the objective and entangle with the Arch Warlock. That doesn't sound great either. Yikes. Okay, this is the play. I'm just gonna go for it because his own built-in spell is not great right now, and he can Mystic Shield. Pretty much it. Like at best, I could do 1.5 more wounds to that squad over there, and that's not really going to accomplish me a lot. So attempt to dispel the endless spell with my Vermin Lord Corruptor. Need a 9. Oh, first part of the plan is a fail. Okay, so it fails. It fails. So that means part 2 of the plan is just Mystic Shield. Keep it simple. Mystic Shield. We got it with a 6.
I mean, I'll try to stop it. Why not?
Yeah, because you got the Arch Warlock over here.
Arch Warlock right there.
Oh, sad face. Okay, so he doesn't get his spells. He's done. He is going to go ahead and pray for Pestilence - Pestilence. This goes off on a 3-up, but he's got a relic that lets me reroll it. Now, I know I have the Never Plague up right now, but he is not a priest. So 3-up. There, he got it.
No.
So I pick a point within 13 inches. I think we agreed this was a good spot.
What?
It hits all 3 of them. So on a 4-up separately. They take D3 mortal wounds. We'll start with your warp fire thrower. Does that one own 3 wounds, or is he proud owner of 3 wounds or 2 wounds?
Exactly 3.
Okay, so 4 up. It's a bad start.
Excellent.
We're gonna do the warp lightning cannon. We got it.
Oh boy.
And he's gonna suffer a grand total of 1 mortal wound. I lied.
All right.
And then the storm fiends are maybe 3.
3.
Hey, not bad.
Right.
I think the big guy's got 7 wounds though.
Yeah.
If you want to put him on him first.
I'll probably put him on the flamer.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
I don't have to worry about my...
This priest over here is gonna pray for Pestilence, of course. I'm trying to remember the name secretly. I got it. Now I have to make a choice because I could choose them, or I could choose him. I could choose a point within 3 inches of him to do mortal wounds to him, which means that is more likely to kill him, or I could try and do mortal wounds to these guys over here and make them run because they're bravery 4, 5 maybe?
4, I think.
I'm gonna do to the rattling gun because he's more of a threat right now. Ooh, D3 mortal wounds. 1.
Woo!
Movement phase time. Everything's going to be hyper aggressive as we just kind of rush forward into the Skryre lines and do as much damage as rattly possible. The Vermin Lord Corruptor will be the first to move up. And the sensor bearers walk around the building. These plague monks struggle to get over the fence, but they do get in a threatening position. Now, I come to my realization that I'm like, oh no, I forgot about the command ability on the Vermin Lord Corruptor. Oh yes, it works in the combat phase. I haven't forgotten. Oh no, it only lets a unit reroll hit rolls. That's the unit with the stupid double blades. They already
do it to
reroll
himself. 10 attacks from 1 to hit's not bad. Or if those guys got into combat, they already get to reroll the hit because they're in range of plague monks.
Yes.
Never mind, it's terrible. You've made a
But
mistake.
he could do it on himself. But then again, I probably want Inspiring Presence.
You might be ahead, but I'll go ahead and let you concede if you want.
Not yet. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. So that's all done moving. Actually, this is not a bad idea. I might use it on himself. The Sensor Bears move up 6, and this Plague Claw Catapult on my right flank moved up 3. Moving this catapult up about an inch, still staying more than 6 inches away from the Warp Lightning Storm. And now this Plague Priest, does he just go back here and fight with the... if I recall, their rusty blades are a whopping like 4s and 5s, and or 5s of 5s.
5s and 5s.
Rusty blades, everyone. But this Plague Priest, he's not... Oh, man, the Great Plagues, though. Nah, you know what? He's all for it. He is going to run. Oh, no. He goes 8 inches. He's only making it there. Not quite far enough. Yeah, he couldn't quite make it over there, so he's going to go back a few inches and go to the left, just to avoid the Warp Lightning Storm, but I don't think I'm within range of the objective. Yeah, I'm not close enough to snag that objective with him. I'll have to do it through other means, but I'm also trying to avoid the Warp Lightning Storm as much as possible, because it is truly terrifying. The last thing I have to move are these rats. They're going to go forward there 6, and they're going to go get stuck in with a bunch of things, and that is where they end up as well. That is the end of movement, so... You want to roll for your guy first or my guys?
Oh, we'll save me killing myself last.
Okay. So I get plus
guys,
3.
Oh boy.
On a 2 up, he's gonna roll 6. Oh no, it would be a 1! So it was a 4.
I paid for a faulty spell.
We've been betrayed! So
you got out of range there, right?
I was able to avoid it there. We just have the one rattling gun.
He'll be fine.
Oh, he is too. The spell does nothing. Okay. So we got these Plague Claw catapults to shoot, and I'm looking at that guy over there with 4 wounds remaining. I'm like, that's a pretty tasty tart. Look at him. He's got a 4-up save. Does he have a 3-up save? Okay, so we're going to start with this one. And I would love to kill him off, because that's 12 mortal wounds that you can dish out right there, if you roll a 1, of course. But I also want to kill that rattling gun, because him shooting could be pretty bad, too, because that could easily be 24 damage. Or no, you can be technically 48 damage on that guy, if you really wanted to.
It could.
Whoo! So, we're going to shoot 1 Plague Claw at that rattling gun.
Oh.
Because I think he's a scary threat. We hit on a 3. Oh, the second Plague Claw. Oh, double 2! Those 2s! 2 2s, no!
That's better than my double 1s. So now you're going to get double 3s. So where do you need the charge to be 6?
Okay, I need, here. Well, actually, I need a big charge on them. Okay, so onto the charge.
Oh, wait, you've got shooting here. He's got tail attacks.
Is that what it does? Alright, he's got his prehensile tail. He's going to go bam! Stab into that little warpfire thrower. I thought it was a melee attack, but no, it's a ranged attack. It's like a whip, almost. We hit on 3s. Ooh, I need all of these to wound. I assume you only have a 6-up save on him.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, I'm off by 1. So he takes 2 damage. He's got 1 wound left. So now we're going to go ahead and charge. We'll start with these Plague Sensor Bears. We're going to work our way across. They need an 8 to get into something. Oh, they do.
Oh, no.
So that's enough for them to get in just like this.
Blurf.
Blurf. So we'll go like that, just so I can sneak them in like that. I don't really need the movement trace for them anymore. Vermlord Corruptor is going to try a charge. He gets a 5, which is good enough. He'll end up right there, and now the Plague Monks, they get +1 to this roll. I'm going to roll a 10. But I'm going to subtract 2. I'm going to subtract 2 from the ones that have to as they run and hop over the fence. But to be fair, those ones there are just going to go into base contact. Hey, these guys are supposed to be within an inch, man.
Oh, sorry.
So it would have ended up like that, so a little less mobility for my rats. And that is where they're ending up daisy chaining over here for that objective. Charging them first, they need an 8. They're going to fail. They don't get to reroll. And then these guys, they can't fail because they get a +1, but they need a big number anyways. A 7 is perfectly okay. His command ability is pretty unique. You don't have to do it at the start of the phase. It says you can just do it in the combat phase. So I can kind of see how things do before I decide if I want to use it or not on him. Depends on how well they do, Maybe he needs rerolls. I will definitely open up with this combat first, though. Starting with the knives, after piling in, 17 attacking the Storm Fiends, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4 attacking that one. This guy was attacking the Storm Fiend. 51 attacks. They have 2 attacks base. They get +1 for charging with their little stabby, fetid blades into the Storm Fiends on 3s to hit, 3s to wound because of overwhelming masses. There are over 30 models in the unit still.
6s matter.
6s matter here. 6s are rend 1, so I have to roll those separate from the rest of the 6s. So I'll make a pool of 6s over here, and that's their little chime guys that do that. Here's the pile of 6s. Here's all the hits. I'm going to roll these. These wound on 3s because they get +1 to wound, and unmodified 6s because of the icon of Pestilence is 2 damage. So we have 2 fails. And we have 1 that's 2 damage, so that's a separate pile of its own. And these are, so that's rend 1, 2 damage. These are just rend 1. And then these are the normal 1 damage, no rend, that wound on 3s. Oh, but I forgot. I got another pile of 6s that are 2 damage, but not rend.
Yep.
We have 4 different piles of wounds here. That's 2 damage with a rend, 2 damage without rend, 1 damage with rend, and 1 damage with no rend. So we'll do the 1 damage no rend first, and then we'll work our way up to the biggest, most powerful one.
Yes. These are on 4s.
Ooh, 4 up save. So far there's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage.
4 damage.
Rend 1. So 1 more damage. We have 5 damage, and these are 2 damage with no rend. We do 4 more damage.
Oh. Let's just add that right like that.
And then this is 2 damage with 1 rend.
Oh, 5 up. No.
2 more damage.
Oh boy.
So that's the first half. Now we have to do the 4 blades that are attacking the weapon team.
Yeah.
This is the weapon team. These are the swords attacking the weapon team on 3s. 6s are rend 1. We actually, oh nice, we got no 6s. Sick. Well, I guess it's not a good thing I didn't get 6s, but it's nice to not track 4 different pools of wounds.
Unnecessary.
3s to wound, no re-rolling, and these are double. Oh, sorry, these are double damage.
I think I only. Oh, I have full health. Okay.
Yeah. Those are a 6 up save on them.
That's all 6s. Yeah. So here we go.
He's dead.
He's already dead.
I have 11 wounds on them so far, and then he's dead, and now I have to do all the staff attacks. Now, I declared all the swords and staves, technically, into that weapon team, just because I want to make sure it died, just to keep it simple. Now, the rest of the staves that can attack the Storm Fiends, that have to attack the Storm Fiends, will attack the Storm Fiends. 27 in range to attack with their staves, because they have the 2-inch reach. It's going to be 54 attacks, because they charged. 54 attacks on 3s still, because they get the +1 to hit, and 6s are all... Same rules for the 6s here, so these 6s are rend 1. And the pools begin. Alright, now these are the pools. I'm going to roll these. These wound on 4s right now because they normally wound on 5s. And again, 6s are good. But we didn't get any 6s. We did not get any. But these are all rend 1, 1 damage. 4s to wound. 6s are double damage. That was well over 100 attacks on that unit combined. So we have rend 1, 1 damage. 2 damage, no rend. Oh yeah, we'll do the rend 1, no damage.
Yeah, these are on 5s.
Yeah, so 5 up save on them.
5 up saves.
So you take
all of them.
That's 7,
3,
8.
6,
7.
7.
And now these are rend 1.
Nope, regular.
Oh, these are regulars.
These are the regulars.
Those are the rend ones.
Those are the
these
doubles over there. Yeah,
so 4 ups.
regulars.
So a further 2.
2.
These are 2 damage. No rend. 2 more damage.
So I take 2 more.
So that's going to be 5, 10, 11 more. So 22 damage.
22?
That kills him.
Oh.
Just a wee bit overkill on that. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, let go. I know that we're friends, but...
I made the mistake. I noticed it earlier when I was rolling dice. I should have put one... I should have daisy chained over there to put 1 or 2 models over there. But I kind of barely just killed them. So that thing has the damage potential to go nuts, so...
Go in there.
Yeah, these Storm Fiends...
Retaliation!
Get them! Shock attack first. What do they hit on normally? 4s to hit normally. 6s are bonkers good.
We
There
got a 6.
And a hit. So that's instead of 1 hit, that's D6.
D6 hits.
Hey,
5.
nice. So 6 hits in total from that.
These are wounding on 3s.
Huzzah! Okay, 3 wounds. Rend is as long as it's 1.
-1 for 2 damage each, so 6 of them bite it.
So 6 of them are dead so far. Let's keep a tally over here.
Big blows. These are on 4s. Nothing fancy.
They're 2 damage each though.
They are.
So we have 4 hits. These are 3 to wound if I recall.
3s to wound.
No rend.
No rend.
So 2 wounds. 6 is to save. Failing both, so that's a total of 10 damage. Oof. Oh, they actually cut down 10 rats. Hey, that's significant. That is something. Give up. I didn't expect to lose so many. This one guy is going to be arranged with the objective, so that's going to be 2 of the 10 dead. 3, 4, and then I have to choose 6 more. That guy's important. What's this guy got? 1. That guy's got the bells, so they're important. That guy's fighting, so he's important. And then I guess take you. 4 more. You're not doing anything cool. You're gonna die. I guess just 2 more at this point. Doesn't really matter. We'll take you and you. And that's it. That's all them dead. Might as well go with my sensor bearers. We pile in. These 2 here have 2 inch reach. They're gonna attack the warp lightning cannon. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are gonna be attacking the warp fire thrower. They have to be wholly within 18 inches of like the 1 plague monk there, so they get to reroll hit rolls. So it's gonna be 3 attacks each. So I'll start with these 2 attacking the plague claw. Not the plague claw, sorry, the warp lightning cannon. 4 is to hit. Rerollable for being near plague monks. Yeah, it helps a lot. 3 is to wound. Oh, only 3. 5 up armor from that. You will suffer 2 damage. Hitting on 4s into that poor weapon team. Rerolling because I'm wholly within 18 inches of plague monks. That was a lot of misses. It helps very minorly as well. I've seen 1-3 here to kill because it's got a rend. Ah! Hey, we got him.
Oh.
Nice. Warp lightning cannon's gonna fight.
I'm gonna go like that, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, get away from me.
Get away from that guy.
All right, D6 attacks. It's 5.
5 attacks. Is that 5s and 5s?
You know it.
Huge.
Here comes the retaliation.
5s to hit. You got
Hey!
3. Nice. 5s to wound. I think I only have 1 wound each on these guys. 1, 2 wounds. Assuming no rend.
No rend.
We actually make no
I bet
save.
you make 1.
Oh, you do kill 1 with the rusty knives.
Battle shock.
39 attacks after piling in. I didn't pile in much because I got to keep that daisy chain going. Into the Storm Fiends. And luckily the bearer of the word guy is not within range, so I don't have to. So technically he has to roll separately because he doesn't get to reroll. His bonus thing is he does mortal wounds maybe in the hero phase on a 4-up. It's not even that good. I'd rather just have the weapon. 39 dice. Hitting on, unfortunately, 4s, but I get to reroll because I got paired blades. I'm down to 18 models left. I lose my +1 to hit, and I lost my +1 to wound a while ago. 3, 4s. 6s are good because they're rend 1. Reroll is pretty critical here. The 4s to wound, giving me 5 more 6s, eh? Nice.
Wow.
More rend. These are the wounds on 4s. 6s are double damage, but these are not rending. Ooh, that's not so good. These are all misses. These are double damage, single damage, no rend, and here's all the rends on 4s. Nice, we got some double damage rend attacks. These are the top dog attacks from the Plague Monks.
You only got 2 that didn't wound on that batch.
That's actually true, yeah. So these are all double damage. So we'll start the lowest to work our way up. So these are 1 damage, no rend.
1 damage, no rend. Here we go. So these are 4s. Taking 3.
And then these are 1 damage, 1 rend. Wait, no, those are double.
No, these are double damage.
Okay, yeah, those are
No
double
rend.
damage, no rend. That's right.
Made all of them.
Oh no!
Lucky.
So these are 1 damage with a rend.
A rend. So these are on 5s. Oh, I've got a feeling they're pretty much gone. These are the big ones.
Big ones, double damage rend. It didn't matter. It's 6 more damage.
6. That's enough to kill them all off.
Is it really?
I think so because this is a guy. Oh no.
No, 1 guy should live.
I've got 1 guy left. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's 6, 12,
7.
13 damage. 13 damage. He had 3, right?
Right.
Oh, he had
so
4.
We'll toss that, and then we'll put the rest here, and then 4 goes over to this guy, because this one has 7 because of the warplaced armor,
Right.
So that's 13.
So 13 in total, and he's got
And
the
then
4th one?
he carries the 4 over there.
Okay, so he's got 4 wounds remaining?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And that will conclude combat over here. Unfortunately, the Vermlord will not be able to pile in and fight, just because he's already base to base with a lot of these guys, and he had to push them out of the way to get through them. He does not have fly. The Warlock Engineer over here can scurry away.
I choose to activate him in combat and leave. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Does he have to retreat as part of that, or does it...
Yeah, you have to retreat as the...
Oh, sorry, can he run as he does it?
He could, but where's he gonna go?
I suppose.
He's just gonna dunk in the pool.
And leave. He's gone next turn. Yeah. You know what? You can have this part of the battlefield. It's all yours. And I think this one gets to attack still.
Oh yeah.
It has not attacked. Would
It's
you
like
like
D6?
to? Would you like to pile in to get in range? Just slightly. He was technically outside of an inch.
Man, I got the knives.
Yeah. Boop. There you go.
Okay. Here we go.
We got
4
four.
attacks.
And it's 5s to hit.
5s and 5s.
Will it kill some? Maybe.
Nope. We're all done.
All right. That is it for the combat phase. Brings us to the battle shock phase. I have to go first. I lost none of them. That was really good for me. Now, probably no charging anymore because I'm tied up in combat, so I'm losing a lot of bonus attacks, but I did pretty good over here. I won't complain any more than that. Over here, I am going to do Inspiring Presence as my command point, so they're not running. And then I think he could possibly fail.
Unholy Bravery 6, lost 2 guys.
So on a 5-up, he runs. Oh! Who did I target with Warp? I targeted that guy with them. So his bravery's down by 1. I should have... One thing I gotta remember with the Plague Claws, once you target something, it loses bravery. It doesn't have to be hit. Because once it's targeted, which is nice.
I didn't forget. I lost all those Jezzails.
Yeah.
That's fresh.
So they're done, that's done, and then...
one guy here, can he even fail?
Ooh, he gets to
You only
reroll
got
it.
9 guys.
I lost 1 guy, bravery 5. We're good. You're fine. Boop, boop. And we are done the top of the second turn. I get 2 victory points because it's worth, that's what the current battle round is. And I control it currently with 1 model. All right, Warp Lightning Storm. Are we gonna push it?
Is that an option?
Yeah, you can go D6 mortal wounds to D3 guys, but if you fail, he takes D3 times D6 mortal wounds. It's a big red button.
Oh, it has to be not unbound though.
Yes, so if I unbind it, he could also take some damage.
I'm gonna see if this guy's within 13, and then we'll
make that decision.
I've been pushing the red button the whole time, so why would we not? I've got Warpstone to eat too.
So this guy's not in range is the issue,
No.
but we do have up to 3 good targets.
I've got 3 targets. Yeah, so here we go. We're gonna.
What's the go off on it? Is it
7?
Okay, 7.
It needs to be big though, so this guy doesn't stop it.
Right.
Because I take all the damage if you unbind it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you slow down. I might re-roll this.
Okay, you're definitely gonna re-roll that.
We're gonna eat that Warpstone.
We're gonna eat a token. Oh, we forgot you ate a token last turn, so he might take more on a 1. It's only on a 1. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
That was for last turn.
Okay, here's the re-roll.
Oh no! No! It could be 1 damage. It could be 1 damage.
Is it?
So
Here's the D3.
So it's D3 times D6 mortal wound. So 1.
1.
Okay.
Times D6.
Now it's times D6. He takes 4 damage.
Oh.
He's alive.
Yeah, sure.
got-
What a quality of life.
Well, he's got 5 or 6 wounds. He got 1 or
6. He's got 2 left.
He's got 2 wounds
He
left.
can fail something else. I guess we're gonna Arcane Bolt.
Arcane Bolt. All right.
Sure. Here we go.
That's good enough.
7 sounds great.
You know what? I will attempt to stop it. I need an 8. Hey! Double 6. Okay, little engineer.
We're gonna overcharge some more Warp Lightning.
I can't stop this one.
Oh yeah, we got it.
Oh yeah,
here we go.
D6 mortal wounds.
All that risk, and I'm gonna roll a 1.
Only if you say you will.
Oh,
wow.
6 mortals!
We're even begin with that. Okay, let's make sure I don't take anyone important. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. I think I did good.
Huzzah!
No one important died. That's a good Warp Lightning. On to the movement phase.
Movement phase. I'm wholly within 6, and there's a character.
He's gonna leave. Yeah,
So we're gonna leave.
That's what I figured you were gonna do. He is SKAVENCIDE. He can leave.
Absolutely. Where do we go?
I don't think that counts as falling retreating either.
Well, he doesn't get a movement afterwards.
Yeah.
So I can still shoot?
I believe so. I believe so.
Oh. Wow.
He's gonna pop up over here. Almost certain that does not count as retreat because it counts as its move, and it's not a retreat move. So he's over there.
We forgot the Warpstone.
Yes, we did. So on a 1.
Was it defective Warpstone?
No, it was close to though.
Okay, great.
Acolytes move up there 6, getting in range to throw at my little muck thrower, my muculent broth. Bye bye.
Bye.
Retreat is a
We're going.
3,
We're going a
9.
total of 9. So we're gonna over this way. So we're gonna run with a 5.
Huge. So he's gonna go up and over the objective. The objective doesn't actually block movement.
Yeah.
It's just
So he'd just run around this direction, right? We want to stay away from this.
Yes.
So
and then
whoop, and then stay at least 3 away.
correct.
Yeah.
And then what about that rattling gun?
The rattling gun.
Oh, I guess he's gonna go over here and shoot. Boo!
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's
trying to win this flank back.
Shoot, yeah.
Because, yeah, this one I think is a lost cause.
2.
I am. So, in range of 2 of these at the end of the movement phase on a 3-up. Oh, no! Stop that! D6 mortal wounds. 2. Okay.
Not the worst.
So, we'll keep those 2 because they're important, and we'll say you and you die. So, I think I've lost 8 so far.
Yeah.
Boosting time.
We're gonna chomp on some warpstone to give these 2 guys
+1 damage.
+1 damage.
All right. Well, he could die, but...
He could, but they could all die.
Yeah.
Like, if we don't do it, we're definitely dead.
And,
So this has to fire into these, so we'll start there.
Okay, makes sense. Oh, Overseer Destruction on the weapon team as well, I assume.
Oh, yeah, I have to pick that.
Yeah.
The only weapon team that still lives is my target. Yeah. 3d6 shots.
Not bad, 13 above average.
13.
4s to hit.
4s to hit. Pretty great.
That is terrifying.
These 3s to wound.
These are rend, too, so they go right through my armor.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. They are all pretty much dead.
Oh, wow.
2 of them are going to remain, but chances are they're running away. I need them there for that objective. I'm trying to think of something that can maybe keep them around, and I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, let's pull the rest of them.
You bet. Rattling gun, we'll just turn it for thematic purposes. Shooting back that way.
Boom. So what I'm going to do, to correct something on my end, I was going to leave 2 models in contact with him, just so they at least get to fight in the fight phase, because they're automatically running away at this point.
Oh, do you want to do that? Go for
Yeah,
it.
because I'm going to give up this objective because they're automatically running. I kind of realized that I don't have
You
a
should
command point.
leave both of the banners,
yeah,
so you get 6s
Yeah.
and 6s.
That's the plan, the banners.
That's obnoxious.
I'd have those 2 remaining. And yes, I realize now that the Contagion banner, when that unit slew, was it 10 of them in combat? I may have done mortal wounds back to you. Would have been 2 if I was lucky, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to hopefully just kill him through other means later on. He would have still been alive to shoot me down. A rattling gun.
All right, we're gonna more warp lead.
Whoa.
We got 8 shots.
Okay. 4 to hit. Re-rolling. Because of Overseer. You have 0 hits.
Yay, Overseer.
Overseer Destruction.
Just
can you
one
do that
is
again?
an improvement.
Okay, so we got a little above average there.
Okay,
Which
okay.
is okay.
4 to wound.
What's going on? And then 1, so 2 damage. You killed 2. What was that?
Please
Rattling
enjoy
guns.
2 damage.
So 1 and 2. You go down. Acolytes are going to lob their bombs.
We've got 5 of them hitting on 4s.
We got 2, 3
okay.
hits. 3's to wound. Yeah, Ren 2, I believe. 1.
Yeah. So 1.
He is much less durable than the Warp Lightning Cannon.
D3. 3.
He's got half his wounds left. Oh my goodness, that's not good. One more Lightning Cannon shot over there. Cannot supercharge. No engineer nearby.
2.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right.
So 6 dice, every 2 up is a mortal wound on them. And
6 mortal wounds.
6 of them go sky high. So we're gonna take these 3 and these 3. 2 and a 3. The real target he has are those guys there.
Yep. So target number is it 2?
Oh, that's really good. Getting the good stuff now. Boom.
2s.
They're dead.
Wow, got him.
12 mortal wounds on that poor unit of sensor bearers. Pew pew.
No battle shock.
Now to roll for the warp stone he ate on a 1. 3rd one. Oh, he's fine. You
yeah.
got 1 left? Yeah, you got 1 remaining, I think. Yeah, Acolyte's attempting to charge. I can't help but laugh.
Come on.
I can't help but laugh at that roll.
Let's measure it. No.
The 1. Woo. No bonus. Acolytes are amazing.
Well,
So, no other charges. We got that fight right there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I just
Don't
need
kill me.
1 to go through.
Don't kill me.
Here we go. We're hitting on 4s.
Oh, no. that kind of makes up for me missing my Contagion banner. I can't believe I forgot that. That's like probably one of their biggest things, too. I'm going to do the knives first. They didn't
That's
charge.
all you get is knives.
Well, I got this guy's within 3 of him.
Oh, yeah. You meant that those guys
Yeah.
are going. Yeah.
Forced to hit. Never mind. We have 1 that's a rend.
Oh, God.
And then forced to wound. So we have 1 that's 2 damage, and here's the rend 1, which is a fail.
Okay.
So we have 1, 2 damage, no rend. We do 2 damage.
Oh, no.
So he goes. So it's like their little final retaliation before they run away. And this guy will pile in, get closer to him, and not be able to get in range to attack him. So we're just going to put all of our attacks into this cannon. 10 attacks, hitting on 3s. Bang, bang, bang. I got a 6. You take 1 mortal wound, and that's the end of that attack sequence. And then 3's to wound. Got 1.
1? I'll just roll it right here.
No rend.
4 up.
Huzzah. Oh, no damage!
I take 2.
He is not good at combat,
3
people.
remain.
I don't know what's up with the Corruptor. Warp Lightning Cannon attacking back.
D6.
3 attacks.
3.
5 to hit.
We got 1. 5 to wound.
Nope.
Oh.
That brings us to the Battle Shock phase. I'm the only one who has to take one. I lost 10 rats over here. 10 stinking rats. I am currently at 22 or 23 models left, something like that. I get 9 bravery, so I'm losing d6 plus 1. 3. Not bad. We'll cripple this unit as well, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 go down. Or run away, I should say. And these 2 run away as well, automatically, because we lost so many. And then that is now your objective. The game is tied 2-2. Now we come to the turn of the battle round, but first, before we roll to see who goes first in the next battle round, we're going to roll to see where the comments drop. We're going to do your territory first, and we're going to start again, 1, 2, 3, and then all the way across. I can't roll a 1, but a 7, so directly right, I think it's directly in the middle, should be. All right, now, we may have made a boo-boo.
We're just not good at math.
Yeah, we were just kind of doing the math in our head without even looking at the plan. And we put this over here as if we rolled an 8, but we actually rolled a 9. So it would have been 6 inches over. We're just going to keep it where it is because we've already been playing with it right there. The next comet is going to land in your territory right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
So 24 inches in, or sorry, 48 in, no, 36 in. Yeah, 36 in and 12 inches up. That's where we're just going to crash right and move the building a wee bit. So it's already near my big-ish squad of guys. Now, let me see where mine shows up. So it's the same thing. We're going to start over here, so it's going to be 2 and on the way across. So we're going to roll a 6. So it's going to be like
6 inches,
6 inches over this way. So 30 inches in, 12 inches up. And that is where it's going to crash in my territory near the Acolytes who are threatening that. So I got my Plague Monks threatening that. We got the one in the middle that your Warlock's currently controlling. And I got a new purpose in life for my Plague Sensor Bearers. Rolling time.
Rolling time.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Huh. Oh.
Go ahead and roll it.
Hate to see
Show
it.
me up. With a tie. The insult.
Ooh, you got a 1. Okay, that's not great for you.
You gonna let me go?
No.
Oh.
No. I gotta get back in this game. This game is a roller coaster of emotions that I'm not ready to deal with anymore. Alright, first thing I do, I'm going to try to dispel this endless spell. Try and get rid of it, just so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I need a 9. Oh, no. I'm off by 1. So the next thing I do is Mystic Shield. Hey, we got it. But you can try and stop it.
I'll try.
I have no other wizards.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Why?
So Mystic Shield's going to go on himself. He'll be rerolling once to hit. And then that is pretty much it for his hero phase. Onto my one prayer over here. We got some treachery going on. We're gonna attempt to take out that Arch Warlock. Watch me get a 6. We're gonna do it with a Great Plague.
Oh no!
Oh, I get to reroll though because of the Never Plague.
Reroll.
Oh, okay, we got it.
Though.
So that was Pestilence. That was the mortal wound one.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick a spot right around him, and on a 4.
You don't want to make it like right in between us?
I'm immune to it, so I could. Why not?
Just show it off.
Just show it off. 4 up. I got 5.
Oh,
he
D3?
takes D3. Got the 2.
Oh.
So he does go down to my prayer. Brah. And now he's just gonna walk up and take that objective. Pestilence power. All right. So unfortunately, if I move those sensor bearers over here, it's a 13-inch charge. It's the number that we like, but it's not the number that we can mechanically use. So we're gonna go ahead and run the sensor bearers. They're gonna go 12 inches. They're gonna go for the objective. I need something to hold it. We're gonna end there. This catapult's gonna move up 3 to there. This catapult is also not gonna move 3. That was scary. I almost messed up. I almost got in range of the Warp Lightning Storm. We're gonna run that priest there, an additional 6. Wow,
whoa.
The rats are fast this turn. He's gonna go to over here.
Zip.
Zip zabs. Zoobity bahup, I guess. Oh no. I'm moving these monks. They're 6 inches over. They're gonna support the Vermin Lord in the good name of the Great Horned Rat, and we're gonna take some zaps too, but it will be worth it. Okay, and over them now. I haven't actually lost any of these in combat, so the banner here hasn't really had any effect. They've been shot and mortal wounded through spells off the table. That's it for the movement. All right, you get to zap them. I'm in range of 2 of them. On a 3 or more. Dang it!
Oh, yes!
My goodness! Why is it every time? 2.
It's 2. It's not that bad, though.
Okay, so which ones matter? Well, they all matter. So 1, well, that's a banner, and 2, you both die. Oh man, that spell is relentless, man. We're gonna have this Plague Claw catapult onto the acolytes. We hit it on a 3. We wound on a 3. No save. Oh!
Oh yes!
Dang it! Maximum sad. This one does have a minimum range of 6, so I cannot shoot over there. He has to shoot at something completely different. And we are going to be shooting at either the Storm... Yeah, we're going to do Warp Lightning Cannon. Blunk.
Oh.
Nucleant Broth. Over there. Enjoy this. And this. Hey, we actually did it. You have a 6-up armor save against that. Huzzah!
No!
And Taco Cat, Taco Cat, Taco Cat, Taco Cat. Oh, womp womp. He's got 3 wounds left. You know, I'm still thanking you for that Hail Mary shot in turn 1, but I mean a few more of those, and guys, you're really not picking up your slack here. You're not paying for yourself. Well, he already paid for himself. You haven't done anything. We're gonna do the prehensile tail. Stab, stab, stab. 4 times into the Storm Fiend. 3's to, ooh, good start. 3's to hit. 3's to wound. We got 3 wounds on him at a negative of 1.
I'll just grab these. We're looking at 5.
5. You need 2 5s here. Oh!
Oh!
Stop it!
You didn't get the tiny brainy rat yet.
No, I did not.
The nougaty center back.
Now we charge. We start charging over here. I lowered their bravery by 1 because they got shot at by a catapult. Now I need to kill them in combat. So we're going to charge. And we can roll higher than a double 1. So we are going to make it into combat.
Oh, come on. Why is it going to be like that?
Ooh-wee. There we go. Don't mess this up. Charge! 7.
Oh.
They get the +1, so they make it with a 7. That's where they're ending up. That's it for charges as well. Now, I know they're not good in combat, and I know he has to attack him. And honestly, the most threatening thing is the rusty knives. It is
You're not wrong.
It's the most threatening thing right now, so I have to go first.
I was hoping that you would pick somewhere over here first, that way I could maybe stab you to death with my rusty knives.
No, this is the biggest threat. So I'm going to be attacking with my catapult first. My guys are going to jump off their catapult, pull out their rusty knives, and we're going to have a good old back alley fight. Here we go. 6 rusty knife attacks.
Oh.
I like how you're worried about 5s and 5s. That's only 5 dice. Oh.
It goes 2 ways,
I got
because you're
one.
worried about my retaliation of 5s and 5s.
I want to kill 1. Please give me a 5 or 6. No! Stupid dice.
Yeah.
All right, where do you want to fight first? The Storm Fiend can do damage before he goes down.
Yeah, let's do the Storm Friend.
Oh no, I messed up. Now I can't attack him. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
We
could
get
have
4
piled
swings with those clubbing blows.
Ooh.
We are hitting on 4s.
Not,
All
not
right,
good.
great.
Not good. Never mind.
Wounded on a 3.
We got a move. 4-up save. I have Mystic Shield. We're good.
Oh.
We are a-okay.
This is move him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pile these guys in, and they all have currently 3 attacks with their swords, 2 attacks with their pokey sticks. So this guy's got 2 wounds left. He's got a 6-up save. He's almost guaranteed dead.
It may be a civil war, but we could be gentlemen and just pull him.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull him, and I'll keep that same little. I'm gonna wrap around him. Leave that little oval formation. That would keep guys in second rank fighting, and then a little bam, and then a little bam, and I guess he wouldn't have been able to go that far. In fact, you guys are gonna stay coherent over this way. All right, rat people end up piling in over there. Still near the objective. Rusty knives back at me. They piled in. No.
Oh, we got 2.
Yours was better than mine.
We got 2.
I'm gonna live. Oh,
Nothing. Combined, it's a 5.
What a surprise. Rusty knives are awful weapons. And we've got the Corruptor. I like the Corruptor for the command ability and the level 2 wizard. I can see the level 2 wizard only being good if I like force a realm. Like, oh, we're fighting on the fire realm today. We're fighting in the life realm today. That way I have access to spells. And I'd also have to say that he's from the realm of light to give him a good relic that suits his loadout. And that feels like it's a little too... I don't like using the realms because they feel too gamey. But I could be wrong.
Skaven don't belong in the realm of light.
Right.
They really don't.
Right? It
There's
just
not
doesn't
enough
feel
back
right.
alleys.
So, yeah, it'd be ironic, like Skaven in the realm of light. Oh yeah, you can see him everywhere. It's just everywhere's light. I assume that's not what the realm of light is, but like the sound of it makes it sound like there's no hidden shadowy corners. There's no under empire maybe.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine a Skaven army from the realm of light. Well, there probably is a way to write it, but not for me. How do I split these attacks? Do I do...
You want to do like 3 and 7?
I'm thinking 3-7. I like 3-7. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 3-7. I'll do 3-7. I'll just do 5-5. I don't like splitting my attacks, but here's the 3 in the Storm Fiend. I just need 1-6.
No hits.
Not a singular hit. Stupid Verminlord Corruptor. Alright, here we go. We have 7 attacks into the Warped Lightning Canonin. And he is going to take 3 hits. Oh, man, this guy,
no.
Even if I gave this guy the route, I feel like I should give him the life relic where he's +1 to hit, +1 to wound, because he rolls nothing but 2s! 3s to wound. We got 2 wounds with no rend.
4-up save.
Not even killing him. Zero damage with the Corruptor.
I'm gonna retaliate with Rusty Knives.
Rusty Knives back at me then.
D6.
5 attacks. Stab. 0.
We're all done.
Okay, amazing. What a wonderful combat phase. What a wonderful turn that was overall. Honestly, not a bad turn for me.
I've snuck in.
You snuck in. Like, so you got 5 models. I have 1. I think I have at least 1 or 2 more because I got 5 right there.
Yeah, because there's 5 there, so you've got this one.
Yeah.
For now.
For now. So for the end of turn scoring, because we did so poorly at trying to kill each other, there's no battle shot. Actually, not true. I did lose, what, 2 models
There's
over
2.
there?
You've got enough, though.
So my bravery is currently... I'm under 20, so I have
6?
currently bravery 7, because they're base 5.
Other.
So if I roll a 6... No one runs. Now for scoring, it was a good turn for me. So I got... These are all worth 3 points currently, so I got 3, 6, 9 points on this turn. Warp lightning from him. You're not going to supercharge it? Red button. Do it.
You know what?
Okay.
Fine, I will. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna supercharge it. Here we go. Here comes.
Oh
Last Warpstone token.
no! Last one. Okay, he gets to re-roll it.
Yeah.
I still have an unbind.
No, you don't have to say that part.
Oh no! Oh, you got it.
I got it.
You got it. You got a 5 though.
Don't roll a 6 or higher.
No.
Do it.
I am an awful person for goading you into doing that.
Don't roll it. You can say it goes
I'm gonna roll
through.
1d6. Oh, I need a 4 up. Oh!
No!
I stop it. I unbind your power.
Right. Here we go.
D6 mortal wounds. Oh, he's
alive!
I think he's got 5 wounds. Yeah.
Yeah. So end of hero phase.
Woo!
I ate the Warpstone.
No, it didn't bite you in the butt. He's
But
good.
it's like not like this.
And then movement phase. Plunk. 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 So he's over here with 1 wound.
He's over there.
To supercharge this Warp Lightning Cannon.
Who has? Oh, you know what? Let me get him like there.
He has to be within. I guess he can move.
This
Yeah.
needs to get over so that way it can see. Right.
Right, I understand. Well, that's their final positions. I know he shows up first, but you put him there, he moves over. Bring us to the shooting phase. No Overseer Destruction anymore, and no War Spark tokens left either for supercharging weapons, but he's way over here. I guess your hero.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start?
Let's start with this Warp Lightning Cannon, and we're gonna overcharge it.
Right to 11.
Yep. Here we go. Our target number?
A 4.
4.
That's not bad. 4 is always a happy number. This is the Vermin Lord, by the way.
Into the Vermin Lord. Here we go.
Every 4 up is a mortal wound. Ooh.
There's no ones importantly.
Oh no! 5, 6, 8 mortal wounds? No ones? He had 3 wounds. He's average dead. 2 ones. Average 2 times 2 mortal wounds.
You get your 5 up.
I do. Yeah.
Protection of the Horned Rat though, so that helps.
5's to ignore because protection of the Great Horned Rat. What we got? 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice. We only take 4 mortal wounds. 8 remaining, and then same thing.
More
but not
Warp
supercharging.
Lightning into there.
Oh! It's a 5.
Oh, not nearly as good.
5's to do mortal wounds.
1, 2.
Protection of the Great Horned Rat ignores 1, so I go down at 6.
He's got like a 50-50 going against Warp Lightning.
So
he
far,
knows that it's
so
Skaven.
good. Rattling guns.
Rattling Cannon doing
3d6, 9, 10, 11.
wow,
That's 1
good.
above, not bad. 4's to hit. 3's to
threes.
Hey, we got
Hey,
3.
we got 3.
And it's going to be a 5 up armor because of the rend, and I get to reroll nothing. That's 1 damage each. Protection.
bet.
Horn. I would have had Mystic Shield up.
Right.
Yeah. And I take 1 damage. Down to 6. 50-50.
50-50.
I'll just take that and put a little d6 there now. Now, I fully expect them to kill that off. They hit on 4s, if I recall.
Well, we
Yeah,
only got
2.
2.
And they went on 3s? Or
3s.
All right. With a rend of good. That goes right through.
Ones
You need
for
a 5
D3.
up. 5 up to kill him. Oh!
No.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
You got 1 wound remaining. Hey, Rusty Knives, right? We forgot to mortal wound them in the movement phase on 4 or more. Oh, it fails to do it this time.
Okay.
The clubbing blows first in the Vermin Lord. This could kill him.
Good start.
Even more likely now.
3s.
Oh, wow. 4 up. Okay, that's 2 damage. Protection of the Great Horned Rat will make 1. Oh, dang it. Stupid confidence. That's what it gets me. I take 2. He's down to 4. He's pretty crippled. Ye old knife fight. Here we go. D6 knives. 4 knives coming right at you. The other 2 took a while to get down. You got a hit. 5 to wound. Oh, hey, a knife connects.
I've got a 6. 6.
No, your thick Skaven neck stopped the knife. What?
Yes.
Dang it.
We've
Take
got
Battle
helmets.
Shock.
We have helmets.
They do.
Got the victory with my own knife fight back over here.
Rusty knives.
Oh, this won't do it. 1 attack. Wow.
wow.
We didn't
Okay.
aim high.
Mr. Vermlord's hurting pretty bad here. He's got 7 prehensile. No, not He's got Plague Reaper attacks. 7 Plague Reaper attacks. I'm gonna do 3 and 4. Ugh. I'm gonna do. I don't think it really matters all that much. Somewhat it does. I'll do 3 and 4. So 3 against him on 3s. Oh wow, they all hit this time. Only 1 wound though. So 4 up armor.
4 up armor.
I do.
Oh,
he gets
dead.
cut down. I got 4 attacks against that. Wow, that's 2 mortal wounds.
Wow, 1 wound.
And 3. 2 wounds. Wow. Wow. It takes 8 wounds. Okay, you know what? I'll wake up now. I'll do work. These guys are actually kind of scary.
4 up.
He goes down.
Down.
He cuts both of them down. Huh. 5 remaining knife attacks over here. I got 1 wound left. Oh no.
You're likely to keep it.
You know what? No! Okay. Okay, surely you made a 6-up save. I can make a 5-up save. I can make a 5-up save. Oh, yes!
Ow!
Blessed building! Thank you, Tabletop World! Blessed Horned Rat. Everything was great. I've got no battle shock to take. You got no battle shock to take because you stopped that knife. Now, for scoring, unfortunately, the Skaven do not take this one back.
I
Or take
didn't
this
get
one.
it.
So
And I'm so light on models now. There's no chance I can get over here and grab up stuff.
Right.
So I think that's probably it.
Yeah, because I'd still have 2 turns to work with. Unfortunately, the stupid War Plaguing Storm will probably kill him off. But I'd at least have that big bulky unit of Plague Monks to nab objectives with.
Yeah.
So I think at that point, yeah, it's okay to call it. I'm curious to see if you would have won at least 1 roll off though.
Oh,
I got a 4.
why you gotta be like this?
A 2. Okay, so it would have been my turn, and then they would have just charged in over here, and that would have been like the nail in the coffin. I thank you for that game, though. I'll give you that
was
offer
a great
left-handed
game.
handshake.
Yeah.
That was an awesome game. That was so.
That was so much murder.
I lost so much, and that game went.
We had an amazing catapult that aced out that whole unit.
I want to
of
imagine
Zeals, right?
that was
That
the
would have been
MVP shot
stellar.
of the game.
This never got dispelled, so it
Yeah.
just created a nonsense scenario for the whole middle of the table.
Anyone out there that's upset that their War Plaguing Storm got half ranged, look how effective it still was.
That was on top. That was turn 1.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was because I went first. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, top or bottom, it didn't matter really, because that's as far out as it was. I mean, it's still great.
It's still performed. It does the exact same amount of mortal wounds. It just have its range. It's just not super oppressive anymore. Now it is still a really good endless spell. I wouldn't be surprised to see it in a lot of lists for Skaven. Well, any list with a wizard in it at least. And I learned a lot about Pestilence this game. I learned that I think I usually find a staple pretty quick when I build a list. I'm thinking 2 Plague Furnaces and 2 Plague Monks on the ground.
They seem good.
And then I don't know if I would do that battalion again. Maybe. If I do 2 of the battalions, I don't have enough Plague Monks for 2 of the battalions. I'd probably try that battalion again. I don't know what I would do with this guy. I love the reroll hit roll ability for the monks with the staffs, the staves.
What would you think if you took something like a Bell or a Grey Seer on foot instead? Because you could still take a Master Clan and be
True.
All Pestilence.
Unfortunately, I do not have that.
Oh.
No Bell, no Grace here.
Okay.
Cullen's got one, but it's still on a square base.
Yeah.
That one is meant for fantasy. That one's never going to be rebased.
Yeah.
Because
This is a bad outing for this guy because his spell is amazing to kill anything that has like 10 or more models in it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna run him again because I think his built-in
Yeah.
spell in combination with his command ability, and maybe if we agree to play on a random realm, he'd have access to at least some random spells in that realm.
Yeah.
I always like that one because that way you're not forcing a realm. He would have access to a little more. I just find it weird that he can't take any lore, which I understand. The Skryre ones take the Skryre ones.
Yeah.
And it's weird that the lore of Ruin can only be taken by Grey Seers.
Yeah.
I think it's a little
to have 6 spells available
To a
and
Grey Seer only.
1 or 2 guys that could take it. Yeah.
It's because is it Thankful and a Grey Seer?
It's Thankful, Grey Seer Foot, Grey Seer on Bell.
Grey Seer on Bell, that's right. So it's 3 models that can take it, and none of the Vermlord can take them.
Nope.
And they are, well, he's obviously a capable wizard, and so is, I assume there's the actual wizard one with the little orb. Is he a
I've
wizard?
heard that one's very good. I have not
Yes.
played him before.
He has got, I think he's got rerollable saves.
Yeah, and then he can throw the orb for like mortal wounds at one point.
Right, so like he's got, I've heard a lot of people give him the ethereal amulet, so he's got a 4-up reroll save and a 5-up to ignore damage afterwards, which is pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful
Yeah,
stuff.
that changed where they get the 5-up feel no pain or whatever to wounds and mortal wounds. The same that the altars get is just great.
That's a great addition, yeah. And I'm liking the Plague Claw catapults. Especially, they have a rule, if they shoot at a unit with, I think it's 20 or more models.
10.
It's only 10.
It's 10.
That's crazy. So this was a bad showing for the capabilities of Pestilence because...
Yeah, you did terrible.
Minus that I did pretty well at the Plague Monks. These guys get +1 to hit and double their damage against a squad of 10 or more models.
2d6.
That's nuts!
Yeah, and as we found out, you can reroll to wound with that blessing.
That's huge. That's a good turn 1 play, especially if I'm running two of them.
Yeah.
Kind of park one beside each one, and then I'll make sure next time when I play with him, I would deploy him near them. And I think I would run that battalion again if I can fit that. I think I would be able to fit that if I scrapped the double squad of sensor bearers. I'll rejig a list. And him telling them to reroll hit rolls and then rerolling wound rolls as well from the Plague Furnace. That's super powerful. That's like a ridiculous.
6s were annoying before.
Right.
Like, wait till the rerolls happen.
Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah. That's a lot of rolling on camera. I don't know if that's something you guys would want to see. So if I actually, I don't know, random question. If I play Pestilence in the future, do you want me to just tell you what I roll, or do you like to see the rolls? It's a lot. It's like reroll, rolling to hit, and then taking out all the 6s. And then re-rolling that hit roll, and then again organizing the 6s and the normal hits, and then you roll those into wounds, and then I separate the 6s and then re-roll again, separate the 6s again, and then I re-roll the other hit roll into wounds, and I separate the 6s, and then I re-roll again, and then separate the 6s, and then the opponent has to make 4 different pools of saves.
Even the explanation is long.
It is.
It's
and
a lot, but it's really cool.
It is. I think Games Workshop said, we want a unit that has just the weirdest, not weirdest, but a lot of 6s, a lot of interactions with 6s and their commands. So like, okay, let's give it to the Plague Monks and see other people like that. Now, it's cool, for sure, but it could take a while. So leave comments down below if you want to see rolling like that. And I'll take it with a grain of salt, to be honest, but I'm curious to see what your input might be. And let us know how you thought about the game, and if there's any rules mistakes, please let us know down below as well, because I always read the comments, and I always like to learn a thing or two. And I think I caught the potential mistakes I might have made with him early on, but never actually came up. Because I had thought that if I gave him the relic to be a wizard, not a wizard, to do prayers, that he would unleash the Great Plagues, but he doesn't.
Right.
He can't.
Not actually a priest.
Yeah, so he can't unleash plagues. So I literally want 4 priests in this list to see how that goes. But anyways, guys, that is the end of this battle report. I'll let you get back to your day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Happy wargaming, and thank you again for that game, because that was super fun.
Great. It was a great game.
Until next time. It's time for game 2. I got Eli again, and his buddy Josh, who I was talking about earlier. Today we are playing a special narrative-ish scenario in the vault. I'm playing the Free People defending battlements against Eli Skaven and Josh's Soulblight, whom he knows a lot about.
Yeah.
And if you're not a vault member and you want to check this game out, click on that link below to get yourself a 7-day free trial. Thousands of videos. And as always, see you next time, and happy wargaming.